Welcome back to another video. I got the call and it's a long layover, probably the longest layover I've had in a very long time, but it's not the best location. And the first flight has just been delayed for 2 hours. So I am outside of Chipotle. Gonna grab myself a bowl before I get to the airport. I was just gonna grab some food at the airport. And actually I was just filming episode 4 of Becoming an Ironman. And the whole premise of that video was supposed to be everything I eat in a day, just fueling for my training and talking about all that stuff. And then boom, I got called right at 5 o'clock for a 7:30 show, but now it's 2 hours delayed. So anyway, the last meal of the day is going to be Chipotle. It was going to be a beef bowl, so it's gonna be pretty similar. But the trip is going to Trenton tonight, and then a 30-hour, well now I guess since the delay is probably a 28-hour layover. And then we have 3 legs on Wednesday. Today's Monday, day 1 of my 5-day stretch on D Reserve. That is from 5 p.m. to midnight. And boom, right at 5:20 or 5:30 or something, they called me. So that's a trip. If you're new here, I'm Joey Muccio, airline pilot out of the Tampa airport. I fly the Airbus, and yeah, I share the journey of the airline pilot life, and then also I'm training for my first ever Ironman race. And I have a triathlon race coming up soon in like 13 days. I have an Olympic distance in 13 days, and then I'm doing a half Ironman in Muncie, Indiana, and then a full Ironman at the end of the year in Florida, November 2nd. So yeah, if you want to watch any of the previous videos, if this is your first, that's what all those Becoming an Ironman prep videos are all about. But we're gonna grab some Chipotle and then get over to the airport and head to Trenton. You just can't go wrong with Chipotle. Rice, beans, meat, cheese, lettuce, pico, corn. I always go double chicken, tortilla on the side, everything I just said, and then I make a big burrito, and then I still have a fat amount of Chipotle left in the bowl. So it feels like you're getting 2 portions. And I could have just stayed home and had dinner, but I didn't realize the flight was delayed. I should have checked, but it was just like 2-hour mid call out, rushed here. And I was early anyway. I was like 45 minutes early, but then with a 2-hour delay, I'm like 2.5 hours early, 2 hours, 45 minutes early. So whatever, it is what it is. Chipotle it is, and then I have plenty of time to just kind of hang out as day in. All right, we made it to the employee lot. The plane is about to get in like 40 minutes, so I was just sitting in my truck doing some TikToks, doing some airline pilot question videos. But yeah, crazy to have an over 24-hour layover. It's been a very, very long time. So all tomorrow just chilling, and then we have an early report, which this is probably, I feel like I've been saying this a lot lately, this is probably my least favorite thing about the job, is that you can fly super late. Like tonight, I'm gonna land at midnight, and then I'm just chilling all day, and then the next day I have a 5:30 a.m. report, so I'm waking up at 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m. at the very latest. So the clock swap on that is just brutal. So whatever, it is what it is. They just need to give you your 10 hours rest, and that's it. And then they can swap you back and forth as much as they want. But other than that, obviously, I absolutely love the job, and I talk a lot about how awesome it is. But the sleep schedule getting jacked up, I think, takes a toll on the body and the mind after many, many years of it. So anyway, we got the 1 leg today, full day off, and then 3 legs back to Tampa. And then I'm still on call, I think, for a day or 2 after that. All right, pre-flight done. First leg to Trenton. We are a little bit delayed, but not too bad. We'll probably get in around like 12:15. Captain will probably take this leg, but we shall see. And yeah, see you guys at Trenton. right, we're here, Trenton, New Jersey. This runway is short, so if you guys do fly in here and the landing is a little bit harder than usual, that's usually why. It's a place where you have to get the plane on the ground. You can't hold it off and try to play games and just try to make it the squeakiest, greasiest landing ever. Kind of just got to get it down, get on the brakes, get to a stop, because it's only 6,000 feet. But anyway, it was the captain's leg, solid landing, and we are here for 28 hours after that delay. So got a long layover here in Trenton. So let's try to enjoy it. All right, we made it to the hotel room. Quick tour as usual. Solid room. It is also, what time is it? 12:39 in the morning. Decent big bed here. Got the AC cranking to 63 on high, cool, nice little couch area. It's a pretty basic room. But apparently the gym here is really nice. I don't know about these holes in the wall over here. Probably should be something going on here. Decent tub shower situation. That's it. That is it. Long day. Long day. Time to go to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning. It is 11:55. I slept super hard. I've just been kind of laying in bed, honestly, scrolling. And let's see what kind of sleep I got. I got 8.5 hours of sleep and 2 hours of deep sleep. So pretty solid on the sleep. And today we are here all day in Trenton. And apparently there's a really nice gym down below. I'm really hoping there's a Peloton or some sort of stationary bike. I'm supposed to have 2.5 hours on the bike with some intervals for the first 90 minutes. And obviously I wish I could have done that on the triathlon bike. That would be the most ideal situation. But here we are. These are the downsides of training for a triathlon while being an airline pilot. So with training for a marathon, there's really no downsides. You can run absolutely everywhere. All you need to do is bring your running shoes and you can do everything. But when it comes to me finding a pool, I could, bring my swim cap and try to, Uber to some gym with a pool and get some swims done. And maybe that's what I should be doing. But I usually just chalk it up to I can't do the swim workouts, and I'll look for a Peloton on the overnights. And then sometimes I'll just switch the swim for a run if I don't have that on the day. But I've been running pretty hard the last couple of days, or yesterday was kind of an easy day, but the day before was really hard, so my legs are feeling a little bit beat up. So I'm just gonna hit this bike and then maybe hit a lift. But we're gonna start the morning off with a little bit of electrolytes. Just gonna do 500 milligrams sodium, and then I've been trying to get better at traveling with my creatine. I've been slacking pretty hard at traveling with it. At home, I'm really good at doing it, but like I said, I've been slacking. So I do like a heaping scoop of creatine, scoop of electrolytes. I'm gonna have a Go bar, and then probably have some more water on top of this. And then I'm gonna go down and try to find some coffee, and then we will go to the gym. So excited to show you guys the gym. It's been a long time since I've been here. I think I've stayed here once before, but it's been probably a couple years since I've stayed in this hotel. But the hotel's pretty nice, and the gym is like almost a full-on gym, especially for a hotel gym. So looking forward to it. All right, we have made it to the gym, and I've definitely been here before, but it's been a long time, like I said. But this spot is sick. Unfortunately, no Peloton, but we do have this baby right here, so that will have to do. Definitely better than that one, I think. It's more of like an upright position. But yeah, solid gym. Bunch of Life fitness equipment. This is actually a bunch of the equipment that was in my old gym that I used to lift at Melbourne Beach. So I would love to get a lift in as well. And it is freaking hot in here. I'd give this gym for a hotel gym. I mean, this is almost as good as it gets. This is like a 9.5. I'd say 9.1. 9.1, because it's a little bit older. But check this out. Dumbbells go up to 100. 100. Where do you see that in a hotel? You don't. I'm gonna get my stuff. I'm gonna drink the rest of this coffee, eat a little bit more carbs, and then we'll get down here. All right, we're back. I just hit up my coach, told him to deal with the flying situation. He was like, it's all good, just do 2 hours. And then tomorrow we're gonna do an easy run, easy swim, and then we're gonna hit our hard run Thursday. Usually I would hit my hard run tomorrow, hard bike today. So I'm still gonna do the hard bike today on the stationary bike, but cut it back a little bit. And then instead of just trying to squeeze in a hard run at the end of a long day of flying, he's like, it'll be more beneficial to hit it Thursday morning when you're feeling fresh. So that's the plan. We're just gonna be sitting on this baby for 2 hours, and then I think I'm gonna hit a little lift as well. So let's get it. Okay, so the bike is broken. So it looks like it's gonna be this one if this one isn't broken, which it's not looking good. Let's try it out. Okay, not bad, I guess. This is terrible. This is terrible. No. All right, both bikes are broken. So that just brings this place down to like an 8.1. I think there's a Crunch Fitness next door. I'm gonna maybe just try to go over there and just pay like a day pass or something, so I can get on a decent bike that'll actually give me some resistance. Let's do that. All right, we're here at Crunch, and we got a whole bike room to ourselves, $10 for the day pass. So not bad. And this bike shows me power and all that stuff, so pretty solid. And it clips in, it's a lot better than the bikes that were over there. So yeah, stoked. Got some fans, nice and cool here. Probably gonna shut this door and zone in. 2 hour bike ride. Crunch Fitness, Trenton, New Jersey. Let's get it. All right, speed work is done. 51 minutes into the ride. This is awesome to have this power meter on this bike rather than have done it over there. So I did 4 rounds of 8 minutes at zone 4 on power, which for me, that's like around 230 to 260. Really like 230, 220, like 250, but I was trying to push it up a little bit. And I probably held around a 240 to 250 mark for all 4 rounds of 8 minutes, with 2 minutes of zone 2 in between. And then now it's just all zone 2. So solid work. Stoked I got this bike. Stoked I came over here to Crunch and got this in. Because yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that I got something at least close to what it would have been like being at home, which is not always easy on the road, especially with biking. So anyway, another hour and 8 minutes to go on the bike. Just had another go bar, some water. I'm just gonna kind of spin away, watch some YouTube, and let the time pass. All right, bike went good. 2 hours done, and then now just hitting some push-ups and pull-ups. Same as always, just doing 5 rounds, 20 push-ups, 10 pull-ups. I'm gonna get some food, and then I might hit a little leg day lift at the hotel after I get some food in me, but we'll see. That'll be like before bed. But let's just finish out this circuit. All right, lunchtime. Late lunch. Didn't even really have breakfast. Just had a couple go bars and some coffee. But there's a spot called the Cancun Mexican restaurant, and people say it's good. Like, we have this airline app where we see our schedule, and then also on your layovers, you see like hotel information, like about the gym or about the rooms in general. And then also there's like a tab of restaurants and like local restaurant recs of guys and girls that have stayed here that have checked out a bunch of the restaurants. So there's a bunch. There's a Chick-fil-A right over here. There's a Burger King. There's a Boston Market. But somebody said this spot, the Cancun Mexican restaurant, was really good, and they had a really good dessert. So we're gonna go check that out, see how it is. All right, this is either gonna be really good or really bad. Just in the strip mall here, and on the outside, not really a looker, but we're gonna give it a shot and see how it is. I mean, you can't even see inside this place. Got all the blinds shut and everything. Look at this. Whatever. All right, it is solid. The chips, the salsa, the burrito options. I think I'm gonna go with the burrito San Jose, the giant 10-inch flour tortilla stuffed with chicken, Mexican sausage, bell peppers, onions, beans with rice, and a cheese dip, or the burrito supreme. I'm not sure, but so far I think this is gonna be good. All right, the burrito is here, and it is looking good. Thing is massive. Well, I guess it doesn't look that massive compared to my hand, but it's pretty damn big. Let's dig in. All right, we got dessert. We got the fried ice cream. One of the best things about marathon training, Ironman training, is you burn boatloads of calories.
You can pay whatever you're ready. Okay?
Awesome, thank you. So you can eat pretty much whatever you want. I just try to hit my protein goals and then not be in a calorie deficit. So I obviously don't do this every day, but somebody recommended it, and they were like, dude, the fried ice cream, really they said the churro ice cream sandwich, but they don't have that. So maybe they were going with this. Let's go. All right, just got done just doing some emails and then checking in with some clients. If you didn't know, I'm doing online coaching. So if you want to DM me, FIT on Instagram, I will send you like an automatic link to kind of sign up and put your information in and fill out a form. And then I will either DM you, text you, or email you to get some more information if you're a good fit. And then we can, start rolling on some of your plans and whatnot, whatever your goal is. I personally work with people who are trying to lose weight, gain weight, muscle, and run races, marathons, ultra marathons, 5Ks, 10Ks. So any of that I do. Personally not doing any Ironman training plans or any High Rocks training plans, considering I've never done one of those races myself yet. So anyway, if you're interested in that, check it out. It's been something I've been enjoying doing, and I check in with people every single day, answer any of their questions. And then I didn't hit the leg workout. I just hit that 2-hour bike ride and then a little bit of that lift after the push-up, pull-up, and then just kind of got sucked into doing that for a few hours, just checking in with people. And then now I'm just taking a little stroll. I'm gonna go over to Chick-fil-A, I think, for dinner, and then it's bedtime because we have like a 4 a.m. wake up, and it's 8 p.m. right now. So kind of need to eat quick and then go to bed. All right, here it is. Here is dinner in all its glory. 2 Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches, Chick-fil-A sauce, and a large cup of water. That's it. Eat this real quick, get back to the hotel room, pack everything, and head to bed. Still enough time to get a solid night's sleep. And long day of flying tomorrow, 3 legs. So let's eat. All right, it is bedtime. It is 9:52, so a little bit later than planned for getting in bed. We're waking up at 4, so let's say 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's terrible. 5 hours. I should have gotten to bed a lot earlier, but I got everything ready to go for tomorrow. Everything is packed and ready to get zipped up, and I'll be ready to go. But yeah, I've just been chilling all day, pretty much, other than that bike ride. And yeah, just gonna pass out, wake up around 4, and then head down 4:30, get to the airport at 5:15, and then we're off at 6 a.m. for our first flight. And then if everything goes to plan, no delays, we'll be home in Tampa 3:30. But that's all I got for today. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, good morning. The layover has come to an end. 4:26 in the morning. Just packing up, making sure I'm not forgetting anything around the room. I think the van's gonna be here in about 5 minutes. We are off to the airport for 3 legs today. So the 30-hour layover comes to an end. I've talked about it before, but this is the worst part of the job. I think that's probably why I got called on reserve, because somebody called out sick for this trip. Maybe they were sick, but it's also just not a good paying trip. Like, today's a 3-day trip, but it's an absolute least you can make on a line in terms of credit for a trip. So it's 15 hours for 3 days. Typically, you want more than the minimum of 5 hours each day. So there's a minimum credit and also a clock swap type of trip. So people, you know, typically get sick when they have trips like this. So yeah, I can't complain. I mean, I enjoy a nice long layover. I just don't enjoy the clock swap aspect of it for your sleep and your recovery when you're training. But that's all right. We are well rested. Kind of just took a chill day yesterday and got some solid sleep, and now we are off back to Tampa, go home day. All right, 1 leg down, 2 to go. That was my leg, so it'll be his leg on this one. And then I got the last one coming back to Tampa. We'll grab some breakfast, and then we're off to Dulles, Washington. All right, 2 flights down, 1 to go. It is windy here in Dulles. He took it, greased it on, honestly. It was like 15 gusting, like 30. But solid landing by Cap. And last leg is mine, going back to Tampa. Go home leg. We are a little bit delayed, so trying to fly it fast and get us back on schedule on this last one. See you back in Tampa. Trip is done. 3 legs down for the day, and we are done. 3:30, we kind of made it back on regular schedule after the couple delays, and that's it. It's been a long day. Now I gotta go home. I have a little run and an easy swim and then a speed workout tomorrow, so just kind of gonna take it easy after this long work day and not do a speed workout, so I'm pushing that to tomorrow morning. But beautiful day here in Tampa. Greased her on, very happy with the landing. And yeah, see you guys back at the apartment. All right, we're back at the apartment after the 3-day trip. And I think I'm just gonna hit my run right on the assault runner. Hit like a nice easy pace 4-miler. Just kind of get the legs loose, then hit the swim, hit the sauna, and then just kind of chill out for the rest of the night. And then wake up and have a hard speed workout for my run for the day. So that's the plan. Let's get it. All right, run done. We did 5.66 miles at a 7:58 average pace.
And look good while doing it.
And now
we're doing a taste test.
We're doing a taste test of these new bars that I just got in while I was gone.
Hornbills, Troimbles.
Which this is the same company that actually owns David Bar as well. So we are trying it for the first time. They wrote me a little handwritten note. Ormbles Crumbles. No idea. All right, this stuff is legit. I totally missed it. We filmed it on Grace's phone.
So good.
Insanely good. So this is like, it's a candy bar, but it's marketed as a candy bar, but also a 10% protein ratio, which is like what you look for in a standard protein bar, to be honest.
10 grams of protein, 100 calories.
100 calories, 10 grams of protein. That's like a really good calorie to protein ratio Not compared to David Bar, like
9
the true.
carbs. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Theirs is 150 calories, 200 or 28 grams of protein.
It's pretty thin.
Taste
But
wise,
it's so good. Like if you have a sweet
this
tooth.
crushes David Bar.
Oh, for sure. If you have a sweet tooth and you like just want something to snack on that's not super high calorie, they're really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
I am a fan. Also, another package we got, or Gracie got.
It's like a prebiotic iced tea. So he's trying sweet tea, I'm trying raspberry. We're gonna use this for the boat.
Between the two of us, the amount of packages we get is insane. Like since I've been gone the last 3 days, she just got this. We got the hombres chambalambles. We got my MNLY supplements, like the place that I do my blood tests and then get the daily pills, vitamins. And now we're trying these. Which one is that? Is that raspberry?
This is raspberry. I like this.
Ooh, not bad.
You're probably gonna like that one more than this.
Yeah, it tastes like a sweet tea.
Everything's like probiotic and prebiotic sodas now, which I think is great, but like it's not gonna replace an actual probiotic. So like, why is everybody trying to?
I don't even understand why you would do a probiotic or a prebiotic anyway. Just eat good
They just
food.
want to add benefits to the drink.
Just eat food, real food,
I actually like the
and your stomach will be just fine.
I like the simplicity of just the sweet tea better, actually.
Yeah.
This one's got like a little.
Solid. Half day.
Yeah, pretty good though. I like that
bad.
it's not carbonated. That's what I like.
Yes.
So,
All right, pool workout. We're doing a easy, mostly zone 2 swim. So it's 650s, the first 450s, or the first, actually 850s. The first 650s, nice and easy zone 2. And we did 2 50s, like building up to a zone 4 faster pace. And then we're doing 4 250 meter reps at zone 2, and then a 50 meter kind of rest drill, and then another 4 by 250. So mostly zone 2 easy, a little bit of pushing at speed, just getting the turnover on the arms, and yeah, just kind of taking it easy today. Easy pace run, and then an easy pace swim, and then like I said, tomorrow we have a hard run, so I'm excited for that. But feels good to be back home, back in the routine. I've said it probably 100 times, but just traveling is good for running. Lifting isn't great because you're kind of limited to the hotel gym sometimes, and then obviously biking and swimming is a little bit tough, but overall I can't complain. This is my home gym right here, my home pool. I can do everything here when I'm home, so it makes it super easy when I am home to do this triathlon training, so I'm definitely blessed. But yeah, I just want to express that I'm just finally realizing that, you know, marathon training was easy during my work, but triathlon training is going to be a little bit more tough. All right, swim done. Corey's in the pool with me. Woo. Let's go. We did 2,450 yards, 37 minutes, 131 average pace, and that is it. Nice, easy swim. Corey's getting it in. He might be doing Muncie as well with the boys.
Might be.
He's not 100% sure, but he might be. We have a squad from this building, well, kind of from this building, from this area that's doing Muncie. Hunter, Jordan, possibly Corey.
Yeah.
And a bunch of people are doing the St. Anthony's race and then next weekend as well. So we're all out here training, and we got a nice little spot to do it. So swim is done, sauna session, and then some dinner. All right, sauna's done. We showered up. Gracie was craving sushi. She could not go without sushi tonight. So we Uber Eats one of our favorite sushi spots, Sushi Inc. here in St. Pete. So we are gonna crush a couple of rolls and watch some White Lotus. We got 2 first Av rolls, which are our favorite rolls at Sushi Inc. And then we got a little spicy tuna, a couple pieces of nigiri, and
ginger salad. I love their ginger dressing. It's so good.
all right, good morning. I forgot to finish out the video yesterday, but it is the next morning. It is 10:48. I slept probably 10 hours, which is exactly what I needed because the night before, honestly, I slept like 4.5 hours. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I have officially switched over to Garmin from Coros. This is the Forerunner 965. I've been loving it. I've been using it for like the last week, and I'm trying to get you guys a link for a little discount. I think it's gonna be like 15%. By the time this video comes out, hopefully I'll have it. You can check it down below to see if it's there. But yeah, I love this. Like everyone told me, well, my bike computer is Garmin. I wanted everything to be able to connect first off. And then people were like, dude, for triathlon, Garmin's kind of the shit. So I got the bike computer, I got this. I might even get a Garmin trainer as well. I have the Wahoo Figure 4 right now, but I think I might switch it to Garmin just so everything is cohesive. But yeah, for the swimming, I just like how this one's laid out a little bit better. And honestly, I think the sleep data is a little bit better. I had the Apex 2 Pro, and that battery life was really, really good because that's like an ultra watch. This isn't their ultra watch. They do have some like ultra watches, but I just like how light this is. I like the band on this, and yeah, it just feels really good, and the data is really good. So who would have known? Garmin, you know, is really good. It's like the best watch company out there. So hopefully the link is down there. But yeah, that was the trip. A 28-hour layover in Trenton, a 3-leg day on the last day, and then came home, hit a little run, hit a swim, and I didn't film it, but we did the sauna, and then we had some dinner last night. And then, yeah, this morning I'm just gonna go hit a run, bike, and swim. I have a hard run and then an hour bike, and then I think an hour swim later as well. But anyway, if you guys made it this far, thank you guys for watching. If you want to become airline pilots, if you're interested in becoming an airline pilot, check out Melbourne Flight Training. That's the school that I went to, and you can get a free intro flight. So your first flight will basically be free at that flight school if you let them know that I sent you there. And any of the links down below help out. I got merch. If you want to buy some Got the Call or Workout Today shirts or mugs or anything. And yeah, I just appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.